Loony, loony, loony.
What's happening, bro?
What it is, what it ain't.
How you feeling?
Oh, bro, I lost like 9 fucking pounds on Monday. It was not good. It was. Hey, am I breaking up?
No, I was about to say, is that me?
It's better now, but one of us was breaking up a little bit.
I think it could have been me.
All right, I think we're better now. Yeah, no, it was not a fun Monday, Tuesday. I didn't leave my bed.
Ooh. Oh, I'm glad you're better now, bro.
I did watch Dune again. I'm very excited for the second one.
Pardon?
I said I did watch Dune. Have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, the second one comes out today, and it was ranked the best movie ever on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes before its release. It had the best ranking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of absurd. So I'm pretty excited.
Nice. Get into it?
Get into it.
Here we go.
Let's go. I love that song.
Oh, that's a good song, man. Big keys.
Big keys. A little press 10 action. How's your week been, Looney?
Oh, it's been up and down. Weather-wise, it's been disgusting. Just running around everywhere, with the kids, picking the kids up some stuff and their school and getting them signed up for. So, do you guys know what rugby league is? Yes or no?
I know rugby. I don't know, rugby league.
Okay, so rugby league is pretty much just a quicker version of rugby. So instead of there's no scrums, it's just quick plays instead of you get what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably way more exciting.
Yeah, pretty much. It's very quick. So that's one of the sports the kids are into around here. So rugby league season starts off, and that will be like every Saturday morning, pretty much.
Oh, nice. And your kid's big, so he'll have a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're just picking up
plowing
their money. Yeah, bro, and he's fast. He's fast as. He's come third and second in state. So for New South Wales state running 2 times already.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's fast. He's just started jiu-jitsu as well.
Does he take after you?
Yeah.
Nice.
How's your week been?
Oh, dude. Crazy week. So, obviously, I was sick the first 2 days. I lost 9 pounds. I look like a walking skeleton. My lips are like black and blue, all chapped up. Bitcoin hit 64K. So, I got into a screaming match, man-to-man screaming argument with my boss. Because, obviously, I'm a Bitcoin holder. I can do it. Nah, it needed to be said, and he knew it. And it was such a good conversation that he had 10 people come into the office this morning and fucking help us work. And we banged out a whole week's worth of work in 3 hours. And he's like, you needed to say that to me, and I appreciate it. And I was like, I'm a Bitcoin holder, bro. I don't need this job. I can say what I want. Just kidding.
Nice.
But I'm all about the time thing, man. They just steal time. They keep making the job harder and harder and harder. And it's like, it was just, it needed to be said. It went well. And I had a huge, we had a big scare kind of this week. My mom they found something in her lung. And I don't know, there's something, she survived breast cancer last year, and there's some kind of link to breast cancer and lung cancer. So they did an x-ray because she has pneumonia, and they saw something, and then she had to wait 10 days to get a CAT scan. Well, if we found out yesterday, it's not cancer. So that was on my head the whole time. So that was a huge relief. So it's been a beautiful week.
Thank goodness.
Bro, mental roller coaster. Let's just say that. It was like so exciting, so not exciting, so worrying, sick to it. It was a good one.
Oh, well, at least you had a fun, like a emotion pack week, like a week with all of them all wrapped up in one.
Exactly. It makes you live.
Yeah.
Oh man. I thought Hayden was joining us, so maybe he'll join in later. Keep an eye out if you see him, but I'll get into it.
Yep, no problem.
What is going on, everybody? Let's fucking go. Looney, be honest with me. How scared were you when Coinbase went down? Do you have a Coinbase account?
No, I don't.
So you didn't see your account go to zero. Everybody's account went to zero. I had like 6 people text me. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of posts and that was about it. But it would have been scary.
Oh my God. Because I'm working, so I'm not paying attention. I like only check Bitcoin at certain times when I'm at work because I would be checking it all day. And I get like 2 texts at the same time. It's like, what happened to Coinbase? My account says zero. I was like, did you click anything? And then I open my account. My account says zero. And I'm like, hold on. I drop everything I'm doing. I'm like, but then once you click assets, you could see all your assets and everything. So it was just like an accounting glitch. But in my mind, it was kind of like what Robinhood did with GameStop, right? Like they wanted to halt the trading because ETFs are a day late when they got to buy. I don't know. Freaked me out a little bit, but what an insane week to end an insane month for Bitcoin. In fact, February finished as the 4th largest gaining month in Bitcoin history at 44%. Yes, you heard that right. In 2017, a month closed at 70%. In 2019, a month closed at 62%. And 2020, a month closed at 47%. We are doing this at $60K, not $200 or $1,600. Not only that, for the first time in Bitcoin's history, it has had 6 straight green months in a row. Bitcoin is on an absolute tear. As more and more no-coiners start to learn about the fundamental change it has brought into the world. The newborn 9 ETFs have turned on the full force of their sales teams and are gobbling up 10 times the amount of new Bitcoin produced each day. BlackRock's ETF now has $10 billion in Bitcoin under management, the fastest ETF ever to reach 10 billion. And they did that in only 34 trading days. These numbers are absolutely insane. Very, very few are even paying attention to it yet. None of my friends are even talking about it, so I know nobody's paying attention to it. Bitcoin has never broken its previous all-time high before the halving. I know we aren't there yet, but we are still 47 days away from the halving. We are so lucky to have been paying attention to Bitcoin and crypto this early, and this bull run is going to be so different. I hope you get that message, and I really hope you aren't keeping it to yourself. None of my friends will be able to say, Sam, why didn't you tell me? I have given each one of them the elevator pitch on how Bitcoin reprices your time and is the hardest form of property ever invented. No matter how many people want to get it, there is no magical button or shovel that can be pushed or used to make more of it. This will prove to be the scarcest thing on earth. These new ETFs have been so successful, and like I said earlier, it's only been 34 trading days, that Vanguard, who came out instantly against the Bitcoin ETFs, saying they will not offer their customers the option to purchase any of them, they have now fired their CEO of 34 years of loyal service. CEO after 34 years of loyal service, stating we are a fee collection company, and why the hell are we sitting on the sidelines for something that everyone wants? I'm kidding. They didn't publicly say that, but that's what it shows. So you know what that means. The second largest money manager in the world with 7.2 trillion assets under management is about to start letting their customers buy Bitcoin. This is not priced in, people. And if you pay attention to the industry, you have probably heard about Mr. 100. This secret Bitcoin wallet that has been buying 100 Bitcoin 3 times a day, every day since November, and now is the 14th largest wallet, holding 51,100 Bitcoin, and is over $1.6 billion in profit already. One day this week, they alone purchased 1,300 Bitcoin. Some say this is a single billionaire like Jeff Bezos or Jamie Dimon. Ha ha ha, I kid. He still thinks it's a pet rock. But Edward Snowden came out saying he has a source that said this is a country that has been accumulating secretly and will make their name known in time. If that's true, and this is a major country fully committing to Bitcoin, we are going to $1 million this cycle. I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know. Maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. The ETF Bitcoins are as good as gone from circulation. Those will be held for years in 401ks and pensions. Speaking of 401ks, I know a lot of you are regulars over the years here to the wrap-up report and have heard how I was the 14th person at my company of 3,400 people to take control of their 401k. When I heard that stat, I knew I was doing the right thing. My 401k went up 69% this month, thanks to CleanSpark, the best Bitcoin miner out there, and MicroStrategy, the stock of stocks. MicroStrategy also bought another 3,000 Bitcoin this week and now holds 193,000 at an average price of $31,534. They are a leveraged play on Bitcoin, and it went over $1,000 a share this week. None of this is financial advice. I'm not saying to follow me, especially now, but I know a lot of you did, and it's been a fun ride. This is the time to change your future and make your moves. Look, I know I'm extremely bullish today, and Bitcoin could crash back down to 40K tomorrow, but the future looks like Bitcoin is a force to be reckoned with, and it's only getting harder and harder. Okay, enough about Bitcoin. I get it. Hoge had a wildly active week this week. So much drama and fighting and progress and backwards progress and collaboration and votes. We had a little bit of everything. Sadly, I can't say I'm fully caught up on every comment on Reddit, but I know there are some insanely passionate people on there on both sides going back and forth. Many of us have been here building throughout the bear and wear that badge like a shield of armor, like we're protecting Hoge at every turn. Some are new and coming into the party now to lend a helping hand, regardless which you are. That is the entire point of Hoge. At any moment, someone can step up and have a major impact on the direction and momentum of Hoge. Last week, we were joined by community member Cash, who deep dived his thought out process on how to get Hoge out there to the masses. He went over seven different options for growth and to ignite our community. It was a really informative episode, and he gave some really good details on each of the options he presented. We launched that vote on Monday. It's called The Future of Hoge is Here. Immediately after the vote was launched, people were against it and said the vote was not set up right since there was no option to vote against all, or that there were too many options to choose from. I get it. You can't make everyone happy, but the loudest ones tend to get their way. It had momentum and now has halted to a little over 4 billion Hoge having voted. We have until March 7th to ignite the community to vote for the best options if we want any of those options to gain funding. This has been a fear among many, with the quorum being set at 10%, it will be hard to hit it and have a successful vote. Do you know 10% of quorum is actually a pretty massive, pretty large percentage for quorum compared to other DAOs? But it is a fun fact. Have a successful vote and get anything funded when it involves spending money on marketing initiatives. If this vote is not successful, we will go back to the drawing board and see if a shorter or cheaper option will be more popular. Expect a community poll and discussion in the future about how to go about large option votes. Even if it doesn't hit quorum, please go and vote with your Hoge so we can see which option the community cares the most about. On the vote, we have Updating the website with the most accurate info. I'll touch on the website in a second. Formal team employment, so members take responsibility for their roles. A Hoge bounty system, asset allocation, a growth reward fund to incentivize active holders. There are a lot of important things on that vote that can be done for very, very cheap. We just need to make sure everyone knows that we even have an active vote. So please spread the vote. Spread the word. Speaking of active vote, Rory just launched a brand new vote today. It kind of threw me off a bit for tonight because I didn't know it was coming, but it's short, so I'll read it here for you. Ladies and gents, here is the X marketing proposal with a few updates following initial feedback. Proposal. I want to keep things as simple as possible because I'm tired of seeing big proposals full of a bunch of I can't really even read what Rory says sometimes. Desperate things with no real option to reject. And I would rather get something passed than get stuck in the weeds of the democratic process. Here's my proposal. I want to allocate $5,000 to push the linked video on X. The video is simple and to the point, and the message gets the blood pumping. The main purpose of pushing this video will be to reach out to whales, degens, people who already know of us, and basically just say, hey, we're still here. The goal should be to get the word Hoge into more people's mouths and minds. Have you seen those incessant Pepe ads in between every tweet? Looks to me like that's been working out for them. If you're on Reddit or in Telegram, you have seen the video. It's super simple, just shows the Hoge logo. It says, we are so back, and buy Hoge at the end. The entire thing is about 12 seconds. So this vote is now live for the community to vote on. It's a direct, easy to understand vote. You either want to do it, you don't want to do it, or you can abstain. We all know that we need to do something. We have our 20 X legends that tweet and comment all day long for Hoge, but that will only get us so far. So is this the simple thing that catches the eye of the next wave of investors? We still have a marketing budget planned. We are working to update that since it was waiting on the release of Bulldog Blast, Opti Games, and the Hoge AI website. But things are moving much faster than expected. And starting a little earlier might make sense so that when our products do fully launch, we have a bigger community to spread the word. So please get active and go vote on both votes we have live. Tell your friends that hold Hoge and aren't paying attention currently. We need all hands on deck. We have the tools set up. The products are coming. We are going to hit both the major categories this bull run with AI and Web3 gaming. Now we just need that spark. But the most interesting post on Reddit this week was probably Rory's conversation around selling OptiSwap volume fees to the Hoge DAO. OptiCorp proposes to sell ownership of our swap contract to the DAO so that HogeDAO.eth receives 100% of the revenue stream from the OptiSwap utility moving forward. This is an irrevocable on-chain action. Swap fees accumulate on the contract and can be harvested at any time by the owner. Now look, I know $55,000 is a lot of money. I don't even know if I said the amount yet. Okay, so the amount is for $55,000 is what he started the conversation with. The Hoge DAO would purchase the OptiSwap volume fees. So we would own BonusSwap, OptiBuys, and then any token that uses any of that for their community, plus all the volume through his normal OptiSwap volume. Over the last year, it has earned about 3.4 Ethereum. So about, let's round it up to 4 ETH. Let's say 12 grand. And that was in abysmal market conditions when basically only the Hoge community was buying. And obviously, you know, our volume hasn't been great. So it still earned 3.4 ETH. So you got to think in the future with Rory and what they have building with Opti Games. He plans on Opti Games being the place for game devs to come and launch their games on. kind of like some of the platforms Cash was talking about last week, that communities want to come and join because there's active other communities playing and messing around on there. OptiGames is that. Basically on steroids, because it's the first of its kind, which puts every game on chain, and then you can monetize the games with ERC20 tokens. So if we think that's going to be as big as Rory plans on it being big, then the OptiSwap fees are going to go higher, because that can be a one-stop shop for every community. You can get your market making done. You can do group help. You can build your liquidity. Obviously, your community can swap with the most optimized tax incentive. They can introduce BonusSwap on their own coin. So it's a real proposal. It's not out for vote yet. He's still taking feedback and trying to organize a plan on how to launch that. But at the same time, it's something really to think about. And join the conversation. Go to Reddit. Check it out. A lot of fun and interesting comments on there. Conscious Beast is on another level. Please just ignore that. What's going on there? That's like a personal thing between those two. I'm in all the groups they're in, and I don't understand what's happening there. So just to clarify that for anyone that's confused, I'm not saying anything negative about either of them, but it's gotten out of control for a main mod to be acting that way on Reddit. Also, the website. Some of you may have seen our website has changed, and it doesn't look like it did before. So you can reach our old website at Hoge.Finance.net. You'll see the same format that we've always had. But if you go to Hoge.Finance.com, you're going to see a new one that Zembach put up. It looks better now. The first time you put it up, it didn't look too good. It had like, the wording was all messed up and the spacing was inefficient, and it just fucking looked like a child put it up. I'm not going to lie to you, but he is who he is. So, you can kind of have your preference. I always use Hoge.Report. I feel like Hoge.Report is our most official website. It has all the information on it. It's super simple. But we are making progress on getting the website updated with Hoge AI images, OptiGame videos, and more accurate information. And also, I will be showing everyone the project I've been working on in the background to bring some fun and attention to Hoge this week. So look for some pictures on that. I will talk more about it on the wrap-up report next week. I'll tell the story next week on what inspired me to start doing it, and I hope you guys like it. I'm really not trying to overhype it at all. It will not make our price go up, I'll tell you that. But it will be fun for any loyal Hoge holders that want a piece of Hoge lore in their home. Oops, I said too much. But you all know me. I'm not a dev. I build shit with my hands. So look out for that. Let me just touch on safety real quick. So as the euphoria starts and the excitement really gets going, never do anything in crypto quickly. Take your time when you're interacting with new websites or new tokens or new platforms and wherever you connect your wallet. Or if you see new tokens or NFTs in your wallet that you didn't buy, don't interact with them. Sadly, one of my favorite Hoge holders had his ETH wallet drained by messing with a bad link in a Telegram channel. And this guy's a crypto whiz kid, being involved in hundreds of different projects. I won't say his name, but he's been a Hoge holder for 3 years and actively trying to always bring connections and value to the token. And just like that, in one click of a button, all that holding just disappeared. I feel bad for your brother. It's the biggest fear we all have. At least he was spread out properly on all different wallets. That's also important to practice. Never have all your funds in one spot. Use one wallet for connecting, one wallet for holding that never connects to anything, and stuff like that. These little tips will save you a lifetime of heartache. I know when I saw my Coinbase account say $0, my heart sank and I panicked. And I was like, why wasn't it on my ledger? But at the same time, I feel like Coinbase is like a ledger. Like, I feel like it's that safe, but I get it. It's not. So it is still an exchange. So just want to remind everyone to be safe because things are going to get really nuts in a few months, and it takes a lifetime to build your wealth and a second to lose it. But that is all I got. Anything from you over there, Looney?
No, you covered it all, especially the Reddit thing. That's the only thing I was going to bring up. You mentioned it.
And if you want to. Alrighty, everyone enjoy your weekend. I will see you in the chats.
Have a good weekend, bro.
All right, you too.